role model. Because I can tell you on the first album, man, we had all kinds of sorts of conflicting fan mail and letters. Some parents was like, you're the thieves and the pimps and the thugs of stage. And you owe every mother in America a public apology for singing. And don't you know what a paddy wagon is? Just dogging out our music. And on the same token, you had parents writing and talking about, I love your music, thank you so much, you wear condoms on your clothes, I can now talk about my children, and it's in the open. So it was like, okay, if we wear the condoms, we're a role model to some people. If we take them off, okay, we're a role model to these people. All I can do is just be me, do what I believe in, and be myself, and I suggest everyone do the same thing. You do what makes you feel comfortable, do what makes you feel happy, and that's role model in itself.
I just want to say something. I think it's cool if you can make a difference on somebody's life. Like, you know, since we're put in a position anyway, even if people don't want to be a role model, you are when you're in the business. So if it does make a difference that somebody gets a job because we're working or does something with their life, I think that's cool. 'Cause I got a letter from a little girl who said the only reason she didn't commit suicide is because she looked at our poster and said that wouldn't be something T-Boz did, and that's deep to me.
It's been said that hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, if the police report on this inferno is any indication, Andre Rison found that out for himself on Thursday.
Warrants have been issued for Miss Lisa Lopez, and she is being charged with first-degree arson.
Until I really sit down and figure out if I want to tell the story that happened that night, I won't say anything about it. But maybe one day I'll write a book about, it won't be about a fire, it'll be about my life, and that'll be part of it. One day, you know, I may decide to write a script for a movie that may be about my life, and until I do that, I don't wish to sit down and explain what happened on the night of the fire, because what happened on the night of the fire is my business. And for everyone else who thinks that they know about my business and thinks that they know what happened and have printed stories about what happened, none of it is true. Nothing ever came out of my mouth. Nothing ever came out of Andre's mouth as far as the course of events that took place that night. I had to go to jail, and I had to wait there because they sentenced me to 3 months in a diversion center. So until my bed was ready at the diversion center, I went to jail. I only stayed there for 5 days. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually, it was better. The diversion center was hell. Now, that was much worse than I thought it was going to be. And on top of that, I had a $10,000 fine. I got 5 years of probation. It's a headache. It's getting on my nerves. And, but, you know, I did my 3 months. Successfully completed that, and I paid my fine, and so now the only thing that I'm working on is these 5 years probation. Well, I know when House Party 3 came up, it was a question about a girls group that had to be casted, which was Sex as a Weapon. And I know we know this guy named Steve. He works with Kid and Play, and he kicked our names around to them. Next thing you know, they were calling us. We would have did acting a long time ago, but, you know, we had problems with our former management. And we were getting scripts and stuff that we never knew about. So, I mean, it's something that we always wanted to do. But now that we have reorganized and got ourselves with some real business people, we get to do things. Crazy. Sexy. Same dude. Hey, y'all believe in love at first sight? Huh?
I said, do you believe in love at first sight?
It depends on what I'm looking at.
Okay, I got another one. Who'd you rather be with, Denzel or Wesley?
Wesley.
Who'd you rather see naked? Denzel, girl.
My dream is to be happy, whatever that is, to have accomplished my goals, to be living, healthy, and doing whatever my heart desires.
one of my biggest dreams is I want to find my daddy, my real father. You know, it's not that I grew up and it was just like, oh God, I didn't have a dad and I feel crazy. Nothing like that. Just to find him because I know I have one and maybe he's still alive and I probably have sisters and brothers that I don't, you know, and I just kind of want to see him.
My dream is keep going forward and never go backwards. And I don't know. It's just like have goals on top of goals on top of goals. You know what? I was looking at some pictures first out.
Well, just to clear the record, not that I have anything against gay people, but I'm not gay.
Well, listen, there's some of them old pictures of us. Now I know. Cause why people think you're gay too? No, they don't.
Y'all, they was in LA at this club.
We got clips. I ain't gonna lie. We end up in Peanuts.